you, thank you, thank you. Please give a round of applause for Arcadia High School Symphony Orchestra, directed by Ben Chan. Thank you very much, thank you. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Angela Dillman to come up and give us a little welcome to the Baccalaureate of 2022.
Hello, and welcome to the Arcadia High School Class of 2022 Baccalaureate Celebration. On behalf of the entire Arcadia High School administration and staff, we would like to congratulate the real stars of the show, our amazing baccalaureate speakers, along with all of our graduates. I'm so excited to see you all here at this joyous occasion and throughout the last 8 days of high school. I know, 8 days. Now, please join me in welcoming your senior class president, Nita Wang, to lead us in the flag salute.
Please stand. Put your right hand over your heart, ready to begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Thank you very much, Ms. Wang. Appreciate that. Now we will have our first speaker. We have Ms. Andrea Lou. Where are you? Come on up.
Thank you, Principal Dillman, faculty, teachers, family, and friends for being here today. And thank you to the fellow graduates who made it back on 3 hours of sleep. Class of 2022, congratulations on 4 years of success. Feel proud for everything you've accomplished, big or small, in class and out. We survived a global pandemic, AP tests, and the Disneyland shuttle bus. I'll miss singing the alma mater and ASB's lively school spirit days. The buzz of home games, the energetic pep rally, and breathtaking plays in the pack are all behind us now, but they will never be forgotten. I know we all have formative memories made here at this school with some of the very same people present here today. We spent these 4 years surrounded by friends that share similar interests, dedication, experiences, and skills. For example, one of my friends was Cybo captain. Another got into National Chemistry Olympiad. And I can do 2-digit multiplication. Thank you, thank you. Our exceptional academic teams are rivaled only by our athletics, theater, music, dance. I could go on. Arcadia is the home of leaders and creators, and we're going out into the world to make our dreams a reality. I'm confident that our graduating class has the resilience, intelligence, and patience to become truly great scholars, no matter what passions we decide to pursue. As we move through college and beyond, some of us will make new friends, some of us even new love, and some of us applied as an engineering major. On another note, I know that some of us have our parents here in attendance today. Though it's fun to joke about strict dads or tiger moms, let's give a round of applause for the people truly responsible for us being here today. And by the people responsible, I mean the folks pumping out free Quizlet sets. No, actually our parents have been our best friends these 18 or so years. We're all immensely grateful to you guys, putting up with our stupid decisions, emotional outbursts, and apocalyptic sleeping habits. But hey, at least we're tax deductible. Our parents brought us up into the men and women we are today, and provided unconditional love the entire way. At a school well known for our academic rigor and overall competitiveness, they have supported us through thick and thin. And despite the pressure of good grades, I know that our parents are extremely proud of all our achievements, second only to that one friend's son, of course. I would also like to thank all of our school faculty, teachers, and counselors. Though we often complain about lectures and projects, each student owes a huge part of their success to you guys. We learned unforgettable life lessons and skills that brought us to this point. Your long nights grading barely legible essays and writing test problems were not in vain, and we're extraordinarily grateful for all the hard work our teachers and advisors have put in. Thank you so much once again. Last of all, it's easy to turn a critical eye to the problems of the world around us. It seems every day the news broadcasts a new story of inequality, intolerance, and injustice. We see the lingering mistakes of past history in current-day polarization, war, hate, Hawaiian pizza. But beneath that surface are good people pushing the boundaries of humanity forwards. They are the olive branch to the arrows, doctors, artists, activists, businessmen. As the graduating class, we will step into the world alongside them and claim it as our own. Each and every one of us has the potential to change lives and the duty to live to our fullest. Be proud of being here today and know that only we can define ourselves and what our future will hold. Our parents and teachers have protected us thus far, pressing lightly in a world where actions have permanence. With our graduation, that pen is in our hands and we're writing history now. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you. Great job. Thank you. Now, next we have Ophelia Lu. Please come up to the podium. Ophelia Lu.
Good evening, my fellow class of 2022, administrators, teachers, faculties, special guests, and families. First of all, I want to congratulate everyone here for making it through 4 years of high school, especially when we were in a real situation for almost 2 years. The little Zoom and Google Meet boxes didn't leave much of an impression, but sure, we can tell people that we only spent 2 years in high school before we graduated. We were gifted, but not quite. No one saw COVID-19 coming. We tried to laugh it off on Twitter, hoping that it would somehow stay as someone else's problem. But it landed on the West Coast, the East Coast, and though as Californians we tend to ignore the midsection of the country, the virus landed there too. People were sick, people were lost, confused, and rushed to blame each other. The pandemic seemed to have complicated everything, just maintaining relationships, friendships, academics, personal hobbies, and just life in general. But we stumbled through, and we found resilience, tolerance, and we beat on against the current. All of this time spent at home also changed our perception of the high school experience. We expected less fun, but more anxiety. Exhaustion took over all too often. I'm pretty sure most of us here have experienced something like this. You look at the clock and it's already 2 a.m. and somehow most of your friends are up studying for the upcoming tests. And then the second day you wake up and one step away from triple espresso your coffee, again comforting yourself, saying that, oh, it's all worth it if this means I can still go to college. But we all accepted this as part of the high school experience. We deemed mental health costs inevitable and assumed that there's only one destination, and if we don't make it, we failed. But was that really all there is to our high school experience? Once again, it's a feat to make it through, because I know all of us here today have sacrificed something along the way. But let us not be bad examples. I believe that not only I, but all of us graduating this year wants to find meaning in things we've traded in to be here today. Let that meaning not be a dutiful fulfillment of a mere obsession. Let what we're pursuing be greater than the letters and numbers. Let what we're chasing be a more driven, curious, passionate, warm, and scholarly person, instead of just a pennant pinned up high at our career center. This high school experience isn't only about anxiousness, sleepless nights, perfect grades, stunningly long activity lists. It is about 4 years after you find the person standing here has matured from the clueless freshman into a more prepared and confident individual. prepared for the next part of their journey, thrilled to be wherever the path will lead them. We have grown and we have changed. It's like Theseus' ship in Greek mythology. We repaired and substituted logs, remodeling the wonky wooden boat into a color cruise ready for sail. And I can't say that we're strictly the same ship after all those modifications, but surely every adjustment pulled us toward a more positive direction. And here we shall sail again. And to all of my dear graduates, I hope that we can agree on something about our future endeavors. Learn because you love what you're learning. Do because you enjoy what you're doing. And most importantly, when outcomes don't match your expectations, laisse tomber, which is French for drop it, let fall. Believe in your own capabilities and trust the process. Not everything comes to fruition, but you have come to learn from wizard buds how to grow better flowers in the future. It is how learning works. You fall down and you either lie there for a nap and then get up, or you grit your teeth and get up immediately. Both of them work, honestly. There's no rush as long as you always stand up and start running again. I hope that now, as you become the ones in gowns, you will look back at your 4 years in high school and find a meaning for yourself, something that's uniquely your own, and for on and ever, no one will take it from you. Lastly, I wish everyone from the class of 2022 a bright, limitless future. May your past lead you to where you long to be. And I hope that the last 4 years of high school will become a memory with undiminishable meaning to you. Let us all be missed by each other, just like we have been inspired by each other. And farewell for now, beautiful class of 2022.
Please put your hands together for Arcadia High School Chanteurs member Oishka, Nicole, and Diana singing The Climb by Miley Cyrus.
We have one last speaker, Miss Sonia Zhang. Please come on up. Miss Sonia Zhang, please come up and thank you.
Hello teachers, staff, friends, family, and most excitingly, class of 2022. I want to start with one of my favorite quotes from Robert Frost. He said, "In 3 words, I can sum up everything I learned about life. It goes on." And when I look back at the past 4 years of my life,
I can really see how true that quote is. I think we all still remember being confused 8th graders worried about high school life. I mean, we're hearing stories of sitting down for hours on end for standardized testing and balancing sports, a ton of extracurriculars, and homework. And we heard stories of a crazy hard science teacher with the name of London or something similar to that. But with just the blink of an eye, all of it passed. Many of us took our first AP classes and somehow passed them. And remember that little thing with COVID-19? Well, we persisted over 1 year of diligently attending Zoom classes. We took the SAT and ACT along with getting rescheduled 5 times, but we don't talk about that. And finally got to college application season. There, we stressed about the bajillion different essays we had to write and trying to fluff up our non-existent awards sections. But like everything else, that also passed. So now we're here at the Baccalaureate as soon-to-be graduating high school seniors. So with that being said, I think we all ought to congratulate ourselves. We've done an amazing job over the past 4 years in sports, academic teams, music, other performing arts, and just simply completing this chapter of our lives. So well done, class of 2022. Now, as you look back over your 4 years of high school, what do you remember? Well, for me, it's not that flat 50 I got on the chemistry quiz. Sorry, Mom and Dad, if you're only finding out now. Or that embarrassing Zoom unmuting incident I had. Rather, what I remember will be getting lunch with friends, and sometimes getting cut in the lunch line with my friends. Finally, writing a good essay on why pink flamingos are significant in today's society. And those last-minute exhilarating cram sessions with Science Olympiad and Science School. And I hope for all of you, what you remember out of high school is also something good. Perhaps time spent with friends, or a good bond you've had with a teacher, or maybe just a really fun project. And now, as we move on to the next stage of our lives, which for many of us here will be going to college, I encourage all of you to have that same mindset. It definitely won't be easy. I mean, I can already imagine all the social awkwardness I'll have, and don't even get me started on figuring out a career plan. But as with everything I mentioned earlier, life will continue to pass. And in just another blink of an eye, we may be graduating college, finding a dream job, or even finding that special someone. Don't fixate on the negatives. We should all know our potentials and abilities, make the most out of the next few years, and grab onto opportunities presented to us. And remember, we come from a really outstanding class of students, so whatever challenges come our way, I'm confident that we will surmount them. Before I end here today, can we just once again thank all the teachers, staff, administration, family, and friends for being with us here today? Thank you to all the faculty, staff, and administration for creating such an amazing environment where we can flourish in. It truly warmed my heart to know how many of you guys really care about our well-being and try to keep us engaged, especially with online classes. And to our family and friends, thank you so much for all the support that you've given us thus far and will continue to give. We couldn't have made it without you guys. And lastly, to the class of 2022, I hope you guys all have an amazing weekend and rest up after that long grad morning. And good luck with all your future endeavors.
I'd like to now introduce your senior vice president, Ms. Ella Yee. She is going to present the 2022 Rotary Teacher of the Year.
Good evening. Your 2022 Rotary Teachers of the Year are Ms. Nita Cuso and Mr. Logan Martins.
I'm sad to say we're at the end. But I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the board, our board members for showing up. I really appreciate that. Mr. Fitton Ying, Ms. Shirley Yee, Ms. Lee Chavez, thank you very much. Mr. Randy Johnson, I'm making it right here. Also thank you to all our district administrators. Appreciate that support, and to the parents, because without you, we wouldn't have these wonderful students. And to all you in the back, thank you very much. So can we please rise for the alma mater, everybody?